Session 16 starts with Tox and Parnox are stuck in the room waiting to meet the captain of the guard. And Ravana, again, still on the vice captain's person. The vice captain brings them to the captain, who we find out is actually a Oni that runs it, and it is discussed to us that the militia itself, or the mercenaries that we find out are called Mistwalkers, want to see if they can assist them in ridding the Vendig and the Resistance, the group that we were originally assisting, turning out to actually be crazed fanatics cultists, fully known as Zealots of the Fractured Warrior. Due to our decision, Parox and Tox discussed what would be the best terms to follow through with, and leaked information about the Fractured Warrior group almost in its entirety, actually going through the sewers. The Mistwalkers sent a group of people through to meet and end that group. And they were able to handedly take care of that group, besides Ilaria Rainmore, who curses us and says that they will be back for revenge, and we currently have not seen since then. As we make our way through, though, they tell us about how to reach the Dominus Vendig, and we go through. We run into a few encounters with some shadow dogs that take way more time than it should for the party, but we're able to survive. In a room that actually also allows us to stock up on weapons made of chitin. The other thing that occurs is we find the main teleportation room, and through some various checks after a long rest to try to heal up, as the room's puzzle almost killed Ravana and Sinbad, we were able to find out that there are 3 destinations that you could be taken to, one being the throne room, one being the treasure room, and one being the lobby. The group decides to go to the treasure room to see if they can get any resources that were that the Dominus Vendig had, to see what they could take. And we were able to get within that a bag of chitin, as well as gold pieces that Tox has. The party is not aware of, but the party also doesn't need that. We'll get to that later. And a longsword that we find out to be known as or not a longsword, but a rapier that we find out is actually called a ruby rose rapier, which we'll kind of get into more in the more recent sessions. As we're going through, though, unfortunately, as we open the chest that contains this rapier, it seems that we had tripped an alarm, and the Vendig is now aware of our position. And so the Vendig asks us to meet him in the throne room. And as we enter the throne room, we see him standing, hovering or standing within his, on his throne. And that is where session 16 ends.